Mortensen and Kirsten Dunst are here, and this is the first time that Viggo and Kirsten have been on together to talk about this movie. Normally, everyone queues up somewhere, and they say, well, Kirsten, tell us about the movie. And then they say, well, let's go meet Viggo now. And then he's in the other room. And
I know, I've been to these things.
Yeah, but they're both here with us.
I know, it's amazing.
At the same time.
In the same mic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cheek to cheek.
Cheek to cheek.
Cheek
We
to
really are.
cheek. Now, of course, you are a couple in this movie, are you not?
Yes.
Shall I tell people a little bit about it, or do you guys want to tell us about it?
Give it your best shot.
All right, okay. Well, first of all, I'll do the stuff. Kirsten Dunst is an actress, singer, and model with widespread recognition.
I didn't know that.
I said I'm doing this, Viggo. All right, okay, don't interrupt. For her performances in such movies like Interview with the Vampire, Spider-Man franchise, Melancholia, which we spoke about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Viggo is an actor, a poet, musician, photographer, and painter, best known for his roles as Aragorn in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, of course, and Sigmund Freud in A Dangerous Method, and so many others. Now, they star in this new film. It's called Two Faces of January, an American thriller centered on a wealthy couple on tour in Greece. Viggo stars as Chester MacFarlane, and Kirsten stars as his wife Colette. Okay, so you go and meet this con artist who you don't know necessarily is a con artist up front. He's called Rydell, and he works as a tour guide, but is scamming the tourists, right?
Yeah, he's doing some swindling, which catches Viggo's character Chester's eye, and I'm kind of, wanting to enjoy our trip as much as possible, not knowing that something dangerous hasn't ensued yet. But something happened.
It could.
Yeah, any moment, something bad can happen. And so...
How are we doing so far?
Yeah.
Good.
We're selling that hell out of this.
We go on the lam with Rydell for a reason that's unknown to me and Rydell at first.
And Rydell is kind of sweet on you a little, right?
A bit too much for my taste, yes.
Yeah, I mean, he is, but I think the more that my husband becomes...
Paranoid?
Yeah, paranoid. Drinking heavily, pushing me away. The more I think I'm just attracted to someone who's being kind to me and feels like he's protecting me.
As an actor, it's always nice to have a secret, to have something else, to not be what you first seem to be as a character when the movie starts.
And to be flawed.
To have flaws, to make mistakes. They're very vulnerable. They're very human characters. So that... you don't have just one secret, you have many secrets,
Now, I know you don't make these films necessarily, I mean, sometimes you probably do in sequence, but I would imagine with the blockbusters like the Spider-Man and, in your case, the Lord of the Rings, I would imagine that you definitely don't make those in sequence. So is it nicer to make a movie like this where a story actually unfolds in front of your eyes, as it were?
Yeah, I mean, there were sections, like the stuff in Crete, we shot all that section kind of in sequence, but then we jumped around a bit.
And we also had to film in Ealing.
Yeah,
a lot of the interior.
What's wrong with Ealing?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's not sunny Crete.
No, it's not.
I can't believe she said that about West London.
Oh, we also had to film in Ealing, as if it's a bad thing. There's some very nice restaurants in Ealing.
We went to one
It's the oldest movie studio.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Some classic films came out of the Ealing
Some
studios.
brilliant history. You probably saw all the carry-on
We
pictures
did.
on the thing there.
Yeah.
That's
But
great.
that must have been great, though, and I'm sure it had nothing to do with you guys taking on the roles. But when the agent said, do you want to do this film, and it's going to involve, 6 or 8 weeks in Crete and in Athens?
2 in Ealing.
And 2 in Ealing.
That's all
That
me.
swung it for you.
That was the big seller, wasn't it?
Done.
Do I get my own Oyster card? Can I get the bus, please? Yeah. So what do you think people will get, Viggo, from the movie?
Everything about their lives. They'll look at their spouse, their lover, their children, and say, "Who are these people?"
Crikey. We'll all walk out paranoid.
See, that's a good question.
They'll
That
wake
always
up in
works.
the middle of the night and think that everything they've done is wrong. That there's no hope.
It's a good answer.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, that's a brilliant answer. So, what you both... you two are very good. You should always be on the red carpet together.
The director's going to kill us if he hears this.
Oh, don't worry about
That's
it.
all right.
Don't worry about him. We'll
He'll just
sort
be
him out.
shaking his head.
What's done is done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too
it's
late.
too late. It's too late. Now, what you both be doing next after this, Kirsten? What are you going to be doing after this?
I just finished a movie with, did you see Mud or Take Shelter? Jeff Nichols. You know him? He's an
Yeah.
American director. actor, very talented. It kind of reminds me of Close Encounters of the Third Kind meets it's like a heavy Southern Christianity feeling.
Aliens.
Nothing bursts out of his
Not
stomach.
aliens, not alien. And that's with Joel Edgerton. I don't know if you've met him, and Michael Shannon.
And Viggo, what are you going to be up to?
Just arrived in Cannes. The weather is wonderful.
Yeah, so we should say that this is going out today, Friday, but we recorded this Wednesday. So today you're actually in Cannes.
I think you've confused the audience sufficiently. Well done.
Thanks. Viggo and Kirsten, really good to see you again. Thank you very much for coming in. We really do appreciate that, and it was great fun. I think the director will be very happy. You've mentioned the film, you've told the story, you've sold it.
We've had a nice conversation. I don't think we've done much good for the movie, but it's been really nice to talk to you guys.
You have. You sold it.
Yeah, really.
I want to see this film.
Sounds
After
fascinating.
hearing all that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
You should come back
I think
again.
it was a comedy, though.
If you ever find if you ever find yourself resting, then come back and be co-host, because you'd be really good at this radio lark.
Great.
We'll take you on.
Yeah, all right.
much
Viggo
do you
and Kirsten,
pay?
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.